Have you spent all day touring homes with your agent and at the end of the day, you don't even know what you saw? Are all the homes blurred together in your mind? Are you struggling to decide which home you like? If you are feeling overwhelmed that you can't find the right house, this could boil down to you might be touring homes the wrong way. Here are my tips that can help you. Hi, I'm Francine Viola, Realtor in Olympia, Washington, and over the last decade and a half, I've witnessed the struggles some buyers have in making decisions. Everyone thinks real estate is easy, and they underestimate all the work, research, knowledge, and the emotions that go into buying a home. In my experience, many issues buyers face start with how they search for and tour homes. Here are the problems I see and how to fix them. We're going to have to start at the beginning with a couple of buyer basics. I know many of you love Zillow, Trulia, and Realtor.com. However, in my marketplace of Olympia, these sites have errors and omissions. These sites may be more accurate in your area, but here in Olympia, homes that are for sale are sometimes omitted, and homes that have already sold show up as available for sale. In order to get the right information and to see all the homes available for sale, use a brokerage website. These are sites where brokers work, like mine, which is a cold wall banker site, or other brokerage sites like Windermere, John L. Scott, or Redfin. This is the first step in how to tour a home and make good decisions. Use the right websites that have the correct information. On these websites, you'll see a schedule tour or request a tour button. Don't click these buttons if we are working together and you are my client, because it will send you to another agent. Instead, just let me know what homes you want to see and then I can set up the home tour. Regardless if the home is vacant or occupied, appointments are required, and I make these appointments with the sellers. Okay, now that we have that housekeeping out of the way, let's talk about touring. When touring a home, you're just going to see how the home flows, how rooms and spaces are connected, and think how you'll live in the home. Start with that, then you can look into the details of the home. But first, just see if the home has the space and the rooms you want and need. Next, look at larger components of the home, like the condition of the roof, the siding, the HVAC system. Look at the neighborhood, the neighbors, the lot, how the home is positioned on the lot. Look at the finishes of the home, the appliances, the condition of the fixtures like the sinks and toilets. If you don't know what to look for, ask me. I can spot red flags and common issues that may be problematic. Now, all of this may seem super obvious and a big no duh, Francine, but too many buyers do not do this. They don't tour a home this way. Here's what usually happens. When buyers tour a home, many times they feel they have to do a home inspection at that time. And that's when buyers start to feel overwhelmed because they don't even know what to look for. Keep it simple and just look at the home and imagine how you would live in the home. You can leave the home inspection to the professionals when the time comes. When buyers focus on doing their own home inspections during the home tour, they miss seeing the home as a whole and have no idea if that home can work. Focusing on the seller's possessions is another what not to do during a home tour. Granted, it can be very difficult to overlook a home with distractions like a messy home, a home that is filled to the gills with stuff, or overflowing with personal decor. But focus on what stays with the home, like room sizes, the windows, the layout, the updated kitchen, for example. The next biggest what not to do when touring a home is bringing non-buyers with you. This is a polite way to say, don't bring your parents, children, friends of the family, a friend of a friend, your dog, your brother-in-law who painted his kitchen cabinets and now he thinks he's an experienced contractor, or your papa who bought a home 50 years ago for $2,000. Don't bring them when you are touring a home. There are two main reasons for this. One is they may be distracting you from looking at the home by chatting away instead of giving you a moment of peace and quiet for you to think. This is usually the number one reason why some buyers will tell me after touring homes that they have no idea what they just saw because they were too distracted. Second, too many times I see and hear all the bad advice, opinions, and just plain wrong information given to the buyer from the friends and family. I've seen non-buyers jump up and down on a floor to see if the house felt solid. I've seen people roll marbles on the floor to see if the house has settled. I've even seen people knock on walls to determine if they were load-bearing. This is all bad information for you and does not help you. It is a distraction and hampers you from making a decision. Although these people are important to you, you love them, value their opinion, and you think they will help you make a good decision, their good intentions end up hurting you more than helping you. I know that you are fearful you will make the wrong decision and will choose the wrong house. This is a very legitimate fear and concern, and this is why buyers bring in their entourage. I get it. However, you can overcome this fear easily by getting accurate and quality information. This can make the decision-making process much easier, and I can help you with this because this is what I do. I've seen thousands of homes, attended hundreds of home inspections, and have worked with many buyers and sellers over my career. In conclusion, choosing the right home is easier than you think. Many buyers shoot themselves in the foot because they don't have the confidence that they can make smart decisions. You can make smart decisions. Start with getting the accurate listing information from brokerage sites, limit distractions when touring a home so you can see and think clearly, and just look and observe. You will make a smart choice that you can be confident in. If you are ready to start the home buying process, contact me today and let's chat. In the meantime, you may want to check out this video for tips on how to avoid buyer's remorse. And of course, subscribe and check out my home buyer playlist. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.